Welcome to the second episode of the End Times Chronicles, and allow me to present a short story of a civilization that disappeared, and it is a secret. As in the present, we live each day to fulfill our obligation, and we expect that it will repeat again tomorrow. This civilization precedes the theorem that the Nile Valley was the origination point, and like many in the present, to tomorrow. But that was not to be, as the photograph shows, a tidal wave. Welcome to the second episode of the End Times Chronicles, and allow me to present a short story of a civilization that disappeared, and it is a secret. As in the present, we live each day to fulfill our obligation, and we expect that it will repeat again tomorrow. This civilization precedes the theorem that the Nile Valley was the origination point. And like many in the present, they as well look forward to tomorrow. But that was not to be, as the photograph shows, a tidal wave that crossed the top of the mountain behind it, and the cascading crest of water was frozen solid instantaneously. The forward part of the tidal wave removed all life from the face of the land, and destruction in its wake. The video reveals the remnants of a civilization with statues and monumental building in a familiar design. A tidal wave crossed the land and its mountains, destroying everything, killing all life, and frozen instantaneously where it lay for thousands of years, exposed to the elements and turned into dust. The information on this civilization is being suppressed to prevent the knowledge of its existence and its cataclysmic demise, since it would destroy the history they made that has allowed them to rule the earth. The following image is a composite of hard sciences that provide the information in the timeline that is depicted in the looped image to represent its forward progression. What it represents is each cataclysm occurred through each epoch, decimating life with a subsequent rise of species, and cataclysm with a new species. What it means is the earth experiences cataclysmic events that have led to multiple extinction, and it should be expected that extinction level event is long overdue. The sun repeats the same pattern as it travels through the sky, and it is known as the analemma. It should also be known that Voyager photographed the Earth as it left the solar system, and it depicts the Earth in a beam of light from the sun. This is the description from the first verse of the Bible, Genesis 1:3. And God said, "Let there be light," and there was light. It is only since the Earth entered into the beam of light that the Earth has been illuminated by the sun. And it also means that Earth can expect to exit the beam of light, thus returning to darkness as it was in the beginning. The ancient Ouroboros represents this continuum and is meant to inform future generations that it may be them that will experience an extinction level event. There are many that might remember that in the past the sun was yellow, and unlike the LED brilliance of today, kids could play all day in the sun, unlike the present, where 15 minutes exposure will result in a sunburn. It has been proposed that the increase in sun's brilliance can be measured by the change of color, although the magnetic field and atmosphere can and do affect the sun's energy that reaches the earth. On the other hand, the penetration of the increased power of the sun's rays demonstrates the planet's ability to reduce dangerous levels of light and energy have diminished. With the increased activity of energy output by the sun, it has been noted that a warming effect of the earth can be expected as the energy arriving on, into, and through the earth will affect the surface temperature. Please consider subscribing, as you will not miss each episode. And if you would like to contribute to our recognized educational 501c3 nonprofit and Public 178 charity organization and receive a one-year participant subscription, the Biomarks beta testing for Android will be open for a limited amount of time and testers. And if you are interested in the Android Biomarks beta test, please send a message with Biomarks in the subject line and you will be notified. The iOS beta testing will be open after the Android test. And if you are interested in the iOS Biomarks beta test, please send a message with Biomarks in the subject line and you will be notified. Subscribe to this channel, comment, and send an email to info@notforprofitusa.org with solar in the subject line and you will receive a scientific peer-reviewed paper on the effects of solar energy at birth and its effects on the human lifespan.